Fake alcohol. We have opinions on this, don't we?
We have many. I have many.
So we are more than 2.5 months. 2.5 months without alcohol, which we never thought we'd hit.
Yeah, who knew that I could be sober for this long?
It's not like you had a drinking problem. We want to go there. But we socialize a lot. We do a lot of things for the winter with curling and travel a lot to restaurants. So alcohol was in our vocabulary. But we have since, and I think I have now for more than a year, been looking at menus where we can find non-alcoholic options at restaurants, which is what I think we want to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one of your biggest pet peeves, I think, we're finding now restaurants that mix juices but don't actually go and get a non-alcoholic tequila, gin.
Right. So, like, there are no good red wines. Like, let's just put that off the table right now. So, and more
non-alcoholic red wines.
There's plenty of really good red wines, but there's no good non-alcoholic red wines. We found some good whites and some sparkling and different things.
Oddbird and Bolé.
So good. Tastes like the real thing, right? So, but when I'm out and I want to have a cocktail, because I was never really a beer drinker. I'll drink beer, but it was never really my thing. So now I'm trying to order a cocktail, and it's like, oh, well, we have this concoction of syrups and juice. I'm like, well, thanks. And I realize it's going to come in a cocktail glass. So, like, the presentation is nice, but I would like to have something that somewhat resembles like a cocktail. Like, I don't just want your syrups or your, what is the word I'm like juices, or I don't know. So we have gone and we've discovered we have a non-alcoholic gin, Campari gin. I have a rum, I have tequila, I have Campari. We've gone out and discovered, like, we a lot of trial and error, but we had on the regular at home make mocktails. So I have tequila soda, I have margarita. You could do Campari and soda. Even like a bottle of free spirit tequila is like $50. So it's not like it's like you're still going to be charging the same kind of price. I'm still expecting to pay what I would pay for a regular tequila and soda.
Right. So restaurateurs can still make the same margins by marking up, but I think they need to get into the fact that there are so many good non-alcoholic gins, tequilas, that they should be carrying them, not trying to, we're going to make you a tequila and soda or a gin and tonic, and there's absolutely no flavor that would be tonic in there or flavor that would be tequila. They've kind of just mashed some stuff together. And we have that at very incredible fine dining restaurants. We have that. The other thing I think restaurateurs need to realize, they need to try the non-alcoholic wines, not just go and slap a white or a sparkling on their list, but they're actually trying, because most we've ordered, sometimes we're like, oh, it's apple juice, or like, this is just sour and bitter. No. So actually spend the time to, if you're a connoisseur of wines, like you would be if you own a restaurant, try the non-alcoholics as well. And for some reason, Heineken, Peroni, Guinness especially, they've nailed it. It tastes just like the real thing. Corona, definitely. Yeah. But for some reason, wine can't match that. But I think restaurateurs really need to try their own non-alcoholic wines and go, would I even drink this with a meal? Or,
you know what I think is a really good idea for the restaurant owner is to try the non-alcoholic wine. But a lot of the time, they are drinkers. If you're drinking Chardonnay 4 days a week at your own restaurant, and you go to try like a non-alcoholic white wine that's supposed to be a Chardonnay, you're going to think it doesn't taste very good. You need to go and have somebody that hasn't had Chardonnay in a month, tell them to try it, and tell me if you think it tastes like Chardonnay. Because we found some that are, I mean, as someone who's been sober, a couple months now, we found some non-alcoholic stuff that tastes like what I remember. Does it taste exactly the same? No, it does not. But I think you get, like, if you're used to drinking the alcohol version, I think it's gonna, your taste buds are not gonna recognize how good the non-alcoholic version is.
Right. So if you're like us and you're not drinking as much for whatever reason it is, whether it's health or such, ask the restaurants that you go to if they have non-alcoholic options. We're going to a restaurant tonight, and they do not list their non-alcoholic cocktails. I don't believe you can find it anywhere. But we said it to them, and they're like, oh my goodness, we've got like a bottle of gin, we have all the non-alcoholics. What would you like us to make? And we're like, why don't you advertise that you have it? Because it would obviously be selling more And we think it's okay that they're charging as much for non-alcoholic as they charge for
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, you still want to go out and have a good time and have some cocktails, and they're mocktails now. It's fine. We're all doing it.